This video will just be my 4 meals of the day. So recently I've been struggling with overeating. So instead, now me and my coach have got stricter on the meals and we're just eating these 4 meals in these exact quantities that you're going to see on screen. So this is my meal plan to get lean. Copy it if you want. Calories, macros, all that good stuff will be on screen so you can copy me. This video will just be the meals. No training, no physique shots in this video. That will come later in this week in our 8-week out physique update. So I'm going to show you the physique in that video and the training session I just done in that video. But today this is just meals, music, vibes, a bit of commentary, and more importantly, sort of tutorial. You can copy my meals, see what I eat, see how many calories it comes out to, and then adjust the meals accordingly for your goals, whether you're cutting, bulking, need more calories, less calories, all that good stuff. Use this video as inspiration, basically. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castillo, la torre, yo soy la espada que guarda el caudal, tú el aire que respiro yo, y la luz de la luna en el mar, la garganta que ansío mojar, que temo ahogar de amor.
Yo, I hope you lot enjoyed. Nice little Narcos intro. What a throwback, man. I think this is my new style, doing theme tunes at the start of my videos. Just a little throwback, just to get everyone's nostalgia ticking again. You lot saw last video we done the power theme tune, this time rocking with Narcos. You know, I feel like Pablo sometimes. The way I distribute these videos, sometimes I think I am the ends Pablo and I am modern day Pabs. But anyways, today's commentary, I'm going to give us 2 tips for getting lean. So you've clicked on this video because you want to know the meal plan, you want to know what to eat to get lean, to get shredded. You're probably trying to lose some body fat. You probably want to see some abs. I know it, bro. I've been in your position. Matter of fact, I'm in your position right now. So let me give us 2 tips for when it comes to getting fucking peeled that I've unfortunately had to learn the hard way. But luckily for you, you can learn the quick way because you can just listen to me, take the tips on board, drop this video a like, follow me on the gram, and have success in your fat loss journey. First thing now is when it comes to the meals and the diet, you gotta take thinking out of your meals. You gotta think less and just do more. Here's what I mean, right? Let me really elaborate on this because I feel passionate about this. What I used to do was when it came to making my meals, I'd have my 4 base meals that I'd eat, which is the ones you're seeing in this video. But when it came to actually making them in the moment, I'd be thinking about how much of each ingredient I want. You know, I'd approach my pre-workout oats meal and I'd think, do I want 50 grams of oats today or 75? Or actually, wait, maybe it's a leg day today. Maybe I should have 100 grams of oats. And then later on in the day, when it's time to eat my dark chocolate meal, the meal with dark chocolate, I think, I really worked hard in the gym today. I can give myself 2 squares of dark chocolate instead of the regular one. And what would end up happening is when you're thinking about how to make your meals and what to eat, you end up making decisions out of emotions and you end up making the wrong call 9 out of 10 times. Your emotions and your hormones take over and you end up making the wrong call and you accidentally eat too much food and you overeat and now you're not in a deficit anymore. I've spent so many fucking days at maintenance or unfortunately in a fucking surplus just because when it came to making my meals, I was sort of going off the moment and I was making decisions, going with the flow. Instead, what you need to do is what I've now learned and what I've started doing is have a strict meal plan in which you know exactly what you're eating, what times a day, how much of each ingredient, what ingredients, and where you're buying those ingredients from. I buy all my stuff from either Tesco, Sainsbury's, or the corner shop down my road. And within each meal, I know exactly what ingredients are going in and in the exact amounts. And so all I need to do when it comes to hitting those meals is just make the meals. That's it. I know exactly what's going in them. There's no thinking involved. I'm not thinking, 100 grams of oats or 75. I'm feeling a bit tired today, so maybe I can eat a bit more. I'm feeling with a lot of energy, so maybe I can eat less. No. Fuck all of that, bro. All of that's gone. I don't do that anymore. Now I just have strict meals, this exact food and this exact quantity at this exact time. This is how strict you got to be on getting shredded. Now, what I just said doesn't entirely apply to like the general population client who's just trying to lose a bit of fat, which probably is you. Obviously, you need to make some sort of change to be in a deficit, but you don't need to be as strict as me. I'm talking about my personal situation, which is looking to get fucking shredded, bro. Like, I'm trying to be 10% body fat, like an actual 10%. I'm looking to get fucking shredded. And so the tip that I've learned is just tick the boxes. Just tick the boxes. Have a strict meal plan where you know the exact quantities and just make those quantities every time. Don't think about what to eat. Don't think about how much to eat. Have it all planned out. Send it to your coach, which if you don't have one, hit me up on Instagram. Let your coach check through your meal plan and make sure it's got adequate fats, proteins, and carbs, and then just stick to that meal plan every single day. And that's now what I'm doing. This video is the meal plan. This video is the exact quantities. I'm not thinking about what to eat anymore. I'm not basing my decisions off emotions. You know, if I'm depressed, I'm not going to eat any more or any less if I'm depressed or happy, which is what I used to do. When I used to make my meals, if I'm feeling a bit down in that day or if I'm a bit bored, you know, I'd slap an extra square of dark chocolate or, you know, just an extra couple spoons of yogurt or just something to bring my mood up. And I realized that was fucking me up. That was literally set myself up to overeat and overindulge in the calories. And as a result, not be in a deficit for that day. So now what I'm doing is just strict meal plan, these exact foods and these exact quantities. And that's the best advice I can give anyone. Create a meal plan, send it to your coach, double check it, and then just tick the box. Don't think about what you're eating. Don't think about how much of this, how much of that, what ingredients. No. You know the exact ingredients. You know the exact amounts. Just tick the box every single day. Repeat. And I never thought I'd be in a position where I'm eating the exact same meals every single day. I used to think that's hell. I used to think like, what? Like you're eating the exact meal every day. But now that I have a purpose and there's a goal, like I'm actually doing this for a fucking reason, I can't wait to eat the same meals every day. I can't wait to push closer towards that goal by ticking the fucking box. And what makes it easier to tick these boxes is I'm not thinking, I've got 4 meals today. What shall I eat that will make sure I'm in a calorie deficit? No, I've already done that planning. I reviewed it with coach. I sent it to coach and here we are just ticking the damn fucking boxes every single day. So the first bit of advice is, bro, just tick the damn boxes. Come up with a meal plan. Double check it with someone who knows what they're doing. That could be me or your coach. If you want my help, my Instagram is down below. Just shoot me a message on Instagram or leave a comment. And then just tick that exact meal plan every single day. I promise you, bro, the idea of eating the same foods over and over isn't as bad as it sounds. I used to think it was really bad. And I used to think like, bro, how can a human being eat the same meals every day? But what you fail to realize is naturally you eat the same meals every day. Guaranteed your breakfast has been the same these last couple months. Guaranteed your lunch has been the same these last couple months. Maybe dinner changes if you live with family and your mum cooks and whatnot. But naturally humans just eat the same meals every day. So naturally we eat the same meals every day. So why not make those meals such that they put us in a calorie deficit and all we do is just execute? Now, this voice note is dragged a little bit longer. I don't know if I'm going to... Fuck it, man. We'll go into the second tip. I'll just find a way to long out this video. Second tip is when in a calorie deficit, purposely make your meals a little bit blander. The reason we want to make our meals bland is so that we don't indulge in them. And by not indulging in them, that reduces the chances of us overeating. So a simple change that I made, right? And watch this. This is a change you can make straight away. I went from 5% fat yogurt, which was really creamy and there was a really nice texture in my mouth, to 0% fat yogurt, Tesco yogurt. And that shit is coming watery. You lot will see it in the oats meal and the pre-workout meal. That shit is coming watery, bruv. It's not as enjoyable. It's a little bit bland and a little bit more boring. But because it's like that, I'm less likely to overeat and indulge in it, especially late by night when I'm in my depressive mode well, I'm not depressed, but like when I'm feeling down or I just want something to bring me up a little bit, I'm not going to turn to that yogurt because it's not that nice. Like it is nice and it's not hell eating it, but it's not really nice. And so what you want to do with your meals is purposely make them a little bit blander so that they're just good enough. You don't want your meals to be absolutely amazing where you're like, oh my God, the sensation and the flavors and the taste and the texture. Because when you enjoy food like that, especially on a deficit, that's going to trigger you to overeat and to overeat on the calories that you need. Another example is dark chocolate. I've actually got dark chocolate out of my diet because it was so good that when I'd have my regular 20 grams, which is 2 squares, I'd want to double up and go with 40 grams and grab 4 squares. And then, on a bad day, I might go to 6 squares. And it was a bit of a trigger food. And the reason it was a trigger food was because it was so nice. Now that I've cut dark chocolate out, and now that my meals are purposely a little bit blander, I'm less likely to overeat and less likely to really indulge in them. And that sounds horrible, but don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying eat a boring jail food meal. I'm just saying eat meals that are just good enough. You don't want meals that are really, really palatable. That's the word I'm going to use, right? And palatable means just really easy to consume, really sweet, really nice. Think of McDonald's, think of chocolate bars. You don't want food that's really palatable. At the same time, you don't want jail food because you're not in jail, but you want that nice middle ground where the food is good enough for you to eat and get your nutrients in. You don't feel like you're suffering when you eat it, but at the same time, it's not too nice to the point where you're going to overindulge. And this is what I've learned, and this has really helped me to just eat my meals and not even think about like, let's double up on that meal and make another round because it was so nice. I think a mistake people make is when they get on a diet, they try to find the best way to, have their favorite chocolate dessert. They come up with low calorie chocolate cake and they try to find a way to sneak in a spoon of Ben and Jerry's in it, while still staying within the calories. All of that shit, I can't lie, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not the best way to do things because you're creating an environment where you eat these really nice and sweet and palatable meals. And if you're the rare few that can eat that and not overeat, that's good. But let's be realistic, bro. You're human. You're not a machine. You're a robot. You're human. And so when you eat those really sweet and palatable meals, even though they're within your calories, what they might do is they might trigger you to accidentally overeat, especially on days when you're depressed. Think about it, bro. If it's hit 10 p.m., one sec. My bad, I got interrupted quickly. But like I was saying, if it's hit 10 p.m., if it's late by night and you've had a bit of a depressive day, and then you go to have your low-calorie chocolate peanut butter dessert that you've made that is within your calories, but it's really, really nice and really, really sweet, what's the odds that you're going to double up on it? Think about it, especially after a long day, you're stressed. Kids have been stressing you out. Okay, who am I kidding? Ain't no adults watching this. You guys are my age. Cool. Your girl ain't replied. She's out cheating. She's sleeping with your boy. Like, you're stressed, bro. You're stressed. It's a long day. You're trying to do this calorie deficit. You end off the day with a really nice chocolatey meal. You're going to double up, bro. You're going to double up. You're going to migrate to the kitchen, make it again, migrate back to the sofa and eat a second round, and you might go in for a third. How do I know? Because I do this. This is why cereal got cut out of my diet. Because when I'd eat cereal, unless I'm really, really strict and my willpower is really, really high that day, I'm doubling up on the bowl of cereal. And I eat high-calorie cereal. I like the granola one. So that shit comes with like 400 calories per 100 grams. And 100 grams takes up like 0.2 centimeters of the bowl. Like, the square meters that it takes up is tiny. So it's a lot of calories just for one bowl of cereal. Point being, don't make your foods too palatable or too sweet. Stick in that nice middle ground where they're good enough, but not too good to the point where you're going to overeat. Those have been my 2 tips. I hope I haven't rambled too long. If you are here at the end of the video, like I always say, if I'm on your screen right now, then I've kept your interest somehow. Thank you for watching. You're the fucking man. Hit me up on Instagram for coaching if you need help. Leave a comment on your thoughts on this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff in a bit.